Hey folks, Jay here, First Direct Corp. I just wanted to post a second video to the video I posted the other day. So this is a follow-up video to the GoldMine Malformed Emails Cleaner app that I wrote. So if you haven't seen that video, go watch the first video, and then the second one is kind of a follow-up to that. Or you could just watch this video if you really want to. So I'm going to log into this custom app that I've developed here for cleaning and fixing and removing GoldMine malformed emails. So I'm logging in. Again, if you haven't seen that other video, this is a locally hosted. It's not open to the outside world. It's only accessible through a web browser on this machine, or if I wanted to on a network in the office, hosted it on a server in the office. I can make this app available to other users on the network, but only people in the network, nobody outside the office. So this is something that you can only access from inside. It could be set up to be accessed from outside, but that requires a domain name and an SSL that you purchase, etc. So here, this is just something you'd use in the office. And again, what this app is a malformed emails cleaner app for GoldMine. Well, what do I mean by that? So if you haven't seen the other video, let me show you that. In GoldMine, we can run a SQL query called malformed emails addresses. And if we run this query, you'll see we're going to get a list of emails. And let me just clean this up. We don't need that. I should update this. So here's a list of the malformed emails. These are emails that are not properly formatted as emails. They may look like an email, but they're not. In other words, they're all missing a .com. A lot of them are missing an @ sign. And that happens in GoldMine, right? As you're importing records or adding records or updating records, as people are interacting with the database, they may accidentally add a phone number, right? Maybe I'm adding a phone number in here, 845-221-38. 3801. I'll put in a number in there and hit OK. GoldMine allows us to do that. It is not force validating that if that is a valid email or not. So if I go back to my app over here and I say, hey, get bad emails. Well, there's that number. It's now showing up inside this app. So this app is pulling all the malformed emails in GoldMine. Well, if if you have GoldMine and you've been using GoldMine for many years, a lot of our clients have, you potentially have hundreds, if not maybe even thousands. I had a client the other day that had several hundred, I'd say 300, 400 malformed emails. In GoldMine, you'd have to run a query and go through each one, click on this, go to the record, click in here, click in and look through all the bad emails, figure out which ones are the bad and delete it. But there are times where you see this as well. So I'm just going to put this in here, j at 1stdirect.com in brackets. So sometimes you'll see this. A lot of people will copy an email from an email they got and leave the brackets in there. Well, that's bad. That is not a proper email address. So if I go ahead and go home and say get bad emails, you're now going to see j at 1stdirect.com is showing up in here. So I don't necessarily want to delete an email like that. I just want to clean it up. Whereas a lot of these other ones, yeah, there's nothing worth saving there. They just need to be deleted. So if I want to delete these, I can go ahead and just click a bunch of these and say, go ahead and delete those. Delete the ones that I've selected. But if I want to edit one, I can come in here and say, hey, edit. Now I have an edit button over here. This is the new feature. So this is what's been added to this app is I can come in here and edit this and say, hey, I want to update that. And over here, there's a submit button. Boom. It's now updated that email address in that record. So if I go back to my record in GoldMine, I clicked off. Let me go back to my record and hit down here at the bottom, J at 1ST Direct. So now the brackets have been removed. So now it's now a valid email address. So that is the malformed emails cleaner in full. I can delete emails. I'll go ahead and select these for anybody and delete these selected emails. It basically comes back and says, hey, those emails have been deleted. I can go home and say get bad emails. You can see now there are no bad emails. I have now cleaned up all the malformed emails in my GoldMine database. So that is the application. If you have any questions, if you'd like to get a quote for this product, please do contact us at First Direct 845-221-3800. Thank you very much.